So, our question for today is regarding something that probably every Indian, irrespective of religion, is conscious of. Whenever we try to do anything new, we take a new step, we always try to look for the best day, not just the best day, but also the best time of the day. So, what's the significance of it? Most of us follow it because our elders say it, but what's the real significance of looking out for a good day? What's a good day or a bad day?
Yeah, see, Indian subcontinent has a very long history in the world compared to all the other parts of the world, like Europe, like Greece, Egypt, then Rome, all those areas. If you look at it, in Asian subcontinent, India has the longest history. In fact, there's one city called Varanasi. It's found in almost all the ancient maps in the world. That's the oldest city in the world, because of every world map, whatever time in which, how much ever they have covered the Asian subcontinent and Europe and all that. We have Varanasi there. So we have some amount of history up to 5,000 years behind this 2021, nearly about 3-4,000 BC behind we have the history. So our traditional knowledge and the science which we have handled with respect to various fields like agriculture, water management, medicine, textiles, so many other handicrafts and metals, metallurgy, so many areas where we have handled many branches of science, astrology, astronomy, and so on. So we do have a clear understanding about the timings, the days, which is all calculated in terms of the lunar movement, which we call it as Tithi. So we have significance for new moon day, we have significance for the full moon day, we have significance for the third day of the Valarpirai, and there are days which, if you take it as Ashtami, this is the 8th day between Paurnami and Amavasai, and again 8th day between Amavasai and Paurnami. There is one in the ascending order, one in the descending order. On that day, we get lot of negative vibration, negative force from the lunar to the earth. So on that particular day, and it tapers down on the next day called Navami, the 9th day. So these 2 days people don't do anything. And then we have a concept of this Ragu Kalam and Yamagandagan. It's called Yamagandagan. So this varies from Monday to Sunday. So these days also, these timing, that Muhurtam, 90 minutes of this Ravagalam and Yamagandagam, we don't do anything. And you have this Marana Yogam, all those kind of things, Sulam, Marana Yogam, and so many things. These are all calculated and kept in our traditional methodology, traditional science, as when one has to, auspiciously start his new things, Vijayadashami day, during Ayudha Puja time, is the best day. That's Dasami is the 10th day. Vijayadashami day is the best day for the children to start their education, the young kids. That is the day they, put them in, admit them in the schools. Dasami, Vijayadashami, yeah. Like that, we have innumerable number of calculations, and then timings, and then the days. All these things, when should wedding should be performed. Like according to the Muhurtam means it is a time frame. 90 minutes is called Muhurtam. So in which Muhurtam the wedding should take place. That varies from nakshatra to nakshatra. That so-and-so male of so-and-so nakshatram, of so-and-so girl of so-and-so nakshatram getting married with each other. There is a specific time in which they should get married for a long, peaceful, harmonious married life for number of decades to come and in future. So all these things make a lot of meaning behind how they have selected these times and all that stuff. They are all looking around for positive vibrations to be set in, and that kind of a time when you start something new, or some auspicious thing, or festivals, even the puja make performed in big temples. It will vary, the little bit of time varies, 6 times, 4 times, all that, morning till night. There are specific puja there for the idol inside, and those are also calculated in terms of time. And then,
Right.
yeah, for like that, in every phase of life, this the auspicious days, in which the auspicious time is calculated and given to us, and that is what we follow in this catalog called Panjangam. So these are all has a terrific depth meaning behind it, and if you know all these things, if you can try and understand these things, it will not take too much of a time for you to learn, and then you can perform things. You can avoid lot of mishaps in your life. This is the whole spectrum of it. Okay, thank you.